A quote untouched Egyptian tomb that's almost 4,000 years old.
After all is said and done, these humans are going to find out just how they are for touching. Like, not only are they destroying the sacred spiritual aspect of it, but then they're also stealing it to put it on display to make money from it, either in museums or in their homes, or they're selling it to humans that it does not belong to humans that were never meant to see it. Like, those are personal belongings of the people who have passed away back then. Like, I truly do not understand this, because it's illegal to go and destroy a grave in modern day. So why in the would they think that it's moral or ethical to destroy a grave from back then? Like, is it just because it's ancient? Like, is it just because the societies that they existed in back then don't necessarily exist today because people migrated and, descendants and blah, blah, blah. And it's like they're not even taking into consideration who it would belong to in modern day. Because if anybody deserves it, it's the descendants of those people. It's grave robbery. Just because it's a grave from back then doesn't make it any less important. It is still sacred. All of the humans who keep excavating these things and buying and selling them as if those things didn't mean something to somebody are going to be in a world of hurt. They might like the money and attention now, but once their soul finds out exactly how horrible their actions were, oh, it's not just going to hurt, it's not going to hurt their body, it's going to hurt their soul. Not only that, but they're going to have to reincarnate to learn their lesson, probably many times, which means they're going to have to go through all of the human suffering all over again just for them to learn the lesson of don't steal unalived ancient humans' belongings from their grave. Like, those things were put in their burial site very specifically for a reason. Some cultures believe that the things that get buried with them affect the outcome of their afterlife. And these inconsiderate humans in this time, place, and space are just going and taking it away from them. They're destroying their afterlife of somebody that they didn't even know. Somebody that they obviously do not respect. They don't allow humans to go and destroy graves today in this time, place, and space. So why do they think that it's okay to do it to the ancients? It is so incredibly disrespectful on many levels, not just as a human, but also as a soul, a part of the universe. Like, they are in so much trouble. You don't see me doing it. You won't see a light worker going and stealing from graves from ancients. Those are some powerful, powerful souls, and I would not want to piss any of them off. And then their excuse is, well, people should be able to look at it and see it to learn. Yeah, okay, but then put it back or give it to the descendants. You don't get to just claim it as yours and sell it at your whim. You don't get to claim it as yours and then sell it just to fatten your own wallet. It doesn't belong to you. It most likely doesn't even belong to your ancestors, because they most likely aren't even your ancestors. You humans are so frustrating and so ignorant. How is it that you are a smart enough species to be the first species to crawl out of the primordial ooze and become sentient? And therefore you are very smart, but also incredibly dumb at the same time. A lot of you don't even recognize your own soul. You don't even recognize your own spirit and how it is connected to nature and the universe and other humans. It is so incredibly frustrating that it is taking you a long time to evolve and become better species. Like, don't get me wrong, y'all are the smartest species on this planet, but if you can build the Hadron Collider, then you should also be able to recognize your soul and why you shouldn't be digging up ancient burial grounds. Like, if y'all are smart enough to be able to build a quantum computer, then you should also be smart enough to realize that your actions affect everything else in this world and also in the universe, because it is like a spider web. You pluck one little string and it ripples out, like when you throw a rock in the water and it circles out bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, you are connected to everything. Like, I truly wish that you humans would start using more of your brain so that you would understand why you shouldn't be digging up the resting place of an ancient person. Like, what is wrong with you? Arrogance, vanity, ego, greed, kill it all with fire. I wish you humans would use more of your brain so that you would understand not to disrespect the ancients who walked this earth before you. Some of you humans' ignorance and disrespect makes my human body so angry I want to punch something.